Your son is missing, and a private investigator who has been hired to help by your ex-husband calls you. Your first question is not, "Did you find something? Have you found my son?" Oh no, you are about to hear the dirty Pfoots unleashing onto this PI, not saying, "How have you found him?" Nothing. Worried about their property, trespassing. And at night, Creative Intelligence has released the 20-minute audio. It is shocking. Here is their statement that goes with the audio. And then we are going to listen to the raw unleashing when they don't know people are listening or going to hear it, how they actually behave towards those searching for Sebastian Rogers from Hendersonville, Tennessee. At Night posted yesterday. At Night will release a significant audio recording related to the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This was captured in the days immediately following his vanishing. It unleashes the raw, unfiltered fury of Katie Proudfoot, Sebastian's mother, and her tarnished hubby, Chris, as they viciously lash out at a brave woman daring to search for Seth Rogers' missing son, Sebastian. Seth is looking for his son. This is how it's been going for almost 2 years. Sebastian was 15. He's soon to be 17. There have been threats to people searching. This kind of behavior, this kind of talk. We don't want our name out. We don't want people on our property. No one's searching any family properties. It has been a shock, jaw-dropping situation to watch this family fight against everyone fighting for Sebastian. Please listen to this audio. It is a trigger warning of some of the things that have been said, are being said. We will talk about it at the end. I'm going to let the whole thing roll. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Hold on one second. And an unidentified lady answered the door before allowing Katie to come to the door to speak to this investigator. Here we go. Raw, unfiltered fury.
Can I tell her who's?
Yeah, my name's Heather. I came by yesterday.
Hi, Katie.
What can I do for you?
Are you the woman that trespassed my property yesterday?
I actually didn't. I walked down your neighbor's property and then down the easement and then up the
That's
other
not
side.
an easement. I own that. That's my property.
Well, the fence says no trespassing. I didn't come on the property.
That is my property.
The easement, that's a public easement.
I own it. I own it.
I am here to try to clear you.
I don't need you to clear me.
So I don't know why you're being defensive with me.
Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
First, can you identify yourself?
I did already. My name's Heather, private investigator.
Well, you're coming to my house.
I am. I'm investigating the disappearance of your stepson. So do you want him found or no? Because if you do, then why would you have a problem with me coming to talk to you guys?
Well, real simple, because we're asking you questions and you're telling us that you can't answer those questions. So why should we answer any?
I absolutely did not trespass.
There's no such thing.
There's nothing. There is a such thing as a public easement. It's not posted.
I own it. I have signs on.
Okay, your fence has a sign. I didn't talk about.
Inside of.
Okay, take it up with. If you want to report it to law enforcement, do it. Take it up with them. I am trying to help. Okay, so if you want somebody to help you, that's what I'm doing. So calm down. Talk to me like civil human beings. I'm trying to help find him. I've been talking to sex offenders in the area.
Law enforcement has done that.
Okay, and I'm going to do it too because I'm working it too. And I have that right, and the person that hired me has that right. Anybody has that right.
He's also blatantly accusing me of murder when I didn't.
I haven't accused you of shit.
I didn't say you did. I said he did.
Okay, well, I'm trying to decide who is on my radar and who is not. I've talked to sex offenders. That is my focus right now. In my mind, you're not a person of interest, but I'm coming here trying to talk to you.
It's not a good look to trespass either. That's my point.
What it look like, ma'am?
It's posted all 4 ways.
I just came from the TBI headquarters in Jackson, Miss.
Honey, I'm going to tell you, as a PI, I have a lot more leeway with things I can do and people I can talk to. And this isn't my first rodeo. I've worked cases like this before. I have gotten information that TBI or law enforcement's not able to get, and I have passed it along, and it has helped the case. I mean, that's all I can tell you.
What have you passed along that's helped us case?
I just started working this case. I haven't even got a chance to talk to you or Katie yet.
Well, here's the thing. You're not talking to her by herself. Period.
Okay.
You're not going to talk to my
Okay,
wife.
fine. All right, set up an appointment with me. Do you want to do that? I can come back. I mean, I can respect your time. I'm not trying to be this. Whatever. I mean, I really think everybody just needs to calm down. Emotions are high. People are flinging mud, and it's just getting drama and stupid. And that is a terrible disadvantage to Sebastian.
Right, but let me.
Amen. I'm just going to cut in here real quick. Real quick. Did you hear Dirtyfoot say when she's trying to say arrange a time with Katie to talk to help find her son? Did you hear Dirtyfoot say you're not talking to her by herself? He is controlling that narrative, in my opinion. I love that she calls him honey and says, do you want him found or not? But she calls to help about Sebastian. Not one inquiry. Have you found something? Are you calling to give us information? None of that curiosity. It's all about the property and an initial, immediate attack.
Let me inform you on something. You're not the one being threatened here.
I think everybody's being threatened. Did you know there was a drive-by shooting?
People being threatened. Bullshit.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't understand why you guys are coming at me. I didn't do anything to you.
Okay, well, first off, you came to my house the other day.
Yes.
Yesterday.
You walked around my fucking property with a camera, you videotape, and put pictures.
Privately owned property back
You
there.
didn't fucking post it all sides of that property.
I mean, the easement between houses is not usually.
No easement
I own it.
in that fucking subdivision.
I own half, my neighbors own half, period. That's not public. There are no...
I mean, there's no property lines. There's no way to tell what is.
It's marked. I have stakes.
I mean, can you show me? Because I
I can
didn't.
show you all 4 no trespassing signs.
They're on the
You
fence.
can go on the city and you can look at the property line and you can...
I mean, they're on the
That's it.
fence. I wouldn't jump your
own it.
fence.
I own it. Half of that is mine, half of that is theirs. That's why they turned it in and they turned it into the police.
I'm sorry, what? I think that when there's a no trespassing sign on the fence, that means you don't go into the fence. I'm not going to go into the fence.
Negative. Actually, that's wrong.
Okay, well, I'm not sure how I would know that.
All
right, well, I'm not really. Yeah, I'm just not really sure how anybody would know that easement is yours.
Stepped out of your car the other day and you walked onto the property. When my neighbor saw you,
Oh,
and my
walk right past the neighbor.
street saw you, turn around. Or they saw you. I got you on camera walking your ass through my property right next to my fucking driveway. You walked past 3 fucking signs, woman. 3. Don't tell me you didn't see them. They're on the fucking fence. You just said it on this camera, and I got news for you. Because you've done that, you have violated trespassing.
I was actually trying to stay on the outside of your property. Okay, well, I don't know how I would know that that's not.
Add the detectives into this so that they can see her and find out what she's...
I just left the sheriff's department. I talked to Tim Bailey. I've talked to Sheriff Whitford. I've been talking to all of them. So, anyway.
Okay, well, first off.
But why is this the focus instead of finding Sebastian? It's a waste of time right now. We're arguing over a property line, like when there's a missing child.
We're arguing over a fucking state.
I'm not showing up here to do anything to you except for find your son.
No.
I'm not a threat to you.
All you had to do was pick up the fucking phone and call us.
Wow, he calls her woman. There just doesn't seem an interest in what she's there to accomplish. It's another interest of distraction, in my opinion.
That's not how I operate. I talk to people in person. That's what I do.
You're shit at your job.
No, that's not shit at your job. PIs don't call people. They show up at their houses.
Well, I got news for you.
Okay. Are you going to set up an appointment with me, or do you just want to keep yelling at me? This is really ridiculous. Like, this is the drama that's a disadvantage to Sebastian. He's not going to be found this way.
Answer my question. What the hell are you going to do to help find our son?
I am knocking on doors, talking to sex offenders.
FBI, Secret Service, TBI.
I am communicating with the bank. I just talked to Tim Bailey, asked him if they talked to the sex offender. They have not talked to the sex offender. He said, I'm free to go do so, which is what I'm doing, okay?
Okay, well, first off, when you come on somebody's property, you're supposed to announce yourself because we haven't posted no trespass.
Now, why did not catch either of their attention that there was a registered SO that Tim Bailey from Sumner County had not spoken to. She spoke to him, and not one of them stopped their tirade to ask her if she found out any information that she considers he could be a person of interest. No curiosity, just the tongue lashing keeps going.
It doesn't matter what your fucking job title is. Well, once again, I tried to explain to you. There's no property lines in that entire subdivision. There's no community spaces. No, nothing. Nothing. So where you were walking yesterday on camera, you're on my property.
But I really wish that you would lighten up a little bit, because we are focusing on the wrong thing when we should be focusing on finding Sebastian.
If you want me to lighten up?
I do.
You want me to lighten up?
Yes, sir.
It's real simple.
I will not walk on your property again. I apologize for walking down the easement, what looked like an easement.
You told my neighbor you were hired by the family, and I am the family. So
Exactly.
if I didn't
So
hire
that
you,
tells me right there that you're hired by the Rogers family.
But I am not hired to implicate or accuse you, and
I'm not asking you to implicate.
I am trying to find him, so I want to talk to you too.
You'll come find me.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm here trying to find you.
I'm not hard to find.
Okay, when do you want it? Let's set this up. When do you want to meet? Whenever. We're at Memphis. I'll be in Jackson tomorrow, so I can meet you. I can I can come all the way to Memphis if that's what you require, or you can meet me somewhere in between.
Well, I would prefer you come see me, because I work nights. So 9 to 1, when you guys are up, I'm actually sleeping.
Okay, so, but it's not going to be you and Katie. It's just going to be you.
It would be just me, because unless Katie's coming down to see me, which she can, we have other things that have to happen at the house. It wouldn't be together. The only time we're going to be together might be Sunday, Monday.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. Why would he keep Katie from that appointment? What is it that Katie could say, you remember she pled the fifth, that could incriminate? This is about finding Sebastian, and we have a bulldog here who's unleashing on this woman, calling her names and woman and saying the F word and all of that. Unbelievable. And that she is not allowed to talk to Katie alone. Very suspect, in my opinion.
That's when we might actually be back together again.
Okay, well,
I'm working.
I mean, I'd rather do it both at the same time. And you already said you don't want me talking to your wife without you present. So
Right.
that would
Interesting.
mean,
And you can ask the cops that. They don't show up and talk to her without somebody telling us both. That's
Right.
just the way this works. That's safety in numbers. I don't trust. Don't take it for what I don't know.
well, and
No.
So even the cops, they have an agreement with the cops that they don't show up to talk to Katie without Chris being there, about them knowing ahead of. That's how this goes. Who is calling the shots in Sumner County?
I mean, we wouldn't know each other. I mean, we have no reason to know each other prior to this. But
But it's not hard to make a phone call and talk to somebody first. Blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
That's fine.
However, my history with cases like this is that, especially with you guys are already defensive.
Right, I understand that. Not everybody in this world is like that. Not everybody is like that. I'm not. I'll be honest, I'm level-headed, I'm very brash, I'm blunt to the point.
Mhm.
I've already told the cops this. I don't give a flying fuck what happens to him or what happens to that fucking family.
Yeah.
They did what they did.
Yeah. What would be really great in a perfect world would be if I could calm that down a little bit, because right now, but it's not this isn't helping Sebastian.
it didn't help Sebastian when he aired his trauma. It didn't help Sebastian when he accused his mother of murder. It didn't help Sebastian when he made almost $50,000 on my son going missing.
Who did?
Seth.
Yeah.
Don't know. I didn't know about that. I don't know anything about that.
Every single day he goes on. Internet
Let
sleuth.
me lay this out for you, okay? They come to invest.
With him, I tried to work with him.
We were all in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Katie, Seth, and 2 other witnesses in law enforcement. We're in the house.
Yeah.
I brought up what else can we do to help with this situation.
Right. Okay.
And when I said, hey, do we need to raise money? Do we need to get some investigators? What do we need? Horses, whatever. We'll do whatever.
Yeah.
They said don't do anything with money because it makes the family look bad and it could turn ugly. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All of us standing in that living room in my house made an agreement
Mm-hmm.
that said we were not going to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So,
so
hold on. Wait, turn your phone around. Not you. Hers.
So she's in person. Now he's telling her to turn her phone around. Show him her phone, the PI he's speaking to.
I want to see her, the face of her phone.
Oh, that she's
you want to see the face of my phone?
Yes.
Let me unlock it.
Having this conversation. Don't take it the wrong way, but I told you, I don't trust people right now. And people are trying to use shit and however they can. But that conversation in that living room was an agreed upon deal not to do anything with a GoFundMe page and collect money and benefit off of this.
Mm-hmm.
And sure as shit, what happened? The very next fucking day, there's a GoFundMe fucking page that's posted.
Wonder why he didn't want that recorded.
So I didn't understand how he knew that Sebastian wouldn't be found and would need money when my son hadn't been missing 72 hours, and yet he knew he was going to need money to pay his bills that far in advance. That speaks volumes to me. The fact that
Now, I'm going to say that speaks volumes to me because that shows that Seth Rogers anticipated that his son would be returning, that they would find him. It speaks volumes, in my opinion, that she didn't think it was necessary to prepare for Sebastian's return and finds it odd Seth wanted to. My opinion.
he can't be bothered to help look for his son in the beginning. The fact that he literally released my son's sensitive trauma issues and blatantly lied about all of the details surrounding it, including the age of the person who did it to him. The fact that he has turned my son missing into some dramatized bullshit for the internet.
Yeah, just so he can profit. And it's sad. It is truly sickening, honestly. It's sickening if we profit off of this.
I don't need to be on television hanging fires. I don't need to brag that I have done what I have done to help find my son.
Well, I understand how you guys feel about everything.
So you don't push the information to Detective Carter.
I haven't talked to Carter yet. Carter has not gotten back with me. So I had to.
Shocker.
Here with me.
Okay, well that's good to know. But
The reason why they didn't answer.
yeah,
He said they were in Mississippi
But,
with
so,
Chris.
So yeah, but
Don't take this the wrong way, but why is a PI going on doing internet sleuth interviews?
you know, he contacted me before I was even hired to work the case.
Just,
But yeah,
no
but,
offense, I'm just asking.
but no, I mean, I'm not a sleuth. I'm actually a PI.
I didn't call you a sleuth.
Yeah.
On
Sleuth podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, they asked me for my thoughts on the Sebastian Rogers case. And
So
who is
I'm
it?
aware of all of that. And Saka's not doing anything that he hasn't already done to me in the past.
Like, I'm not interested in the drama. I'm not interested in the rumors. I'm going to base my, who I think needs to be on the radar based on my interviews, my investigation, not what anybody else says.
So I have a question. You conduct your portion, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know the Rogers family has hired you.
Okay.
It is very evident.
Okay.
Because we didn't hire.
They
Okay.
announced it publicly. It's not a secret. I know, but we already know.
There is another PI too, by the way.
I know. There's
Okay.
at least like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh yeah, I will tell you this. You can tell all the PIs, because I know you won't talk.
Yeah, we do.
Because we're sick and tired of being stalked and people coming on our properties. Because that's not just my property. It's half theirs.
Yeah.
We've
Okay.
worked
Yeah,
with
we're cool about that. Like,
probably 24 different, I'm the best one, I'm going to crack the case people already. And every last one of them that have talked to us, we have said, you are welcome to come and start from square one. You're not going to find anything that,
Well, I only
250 professionals didn't, but you're welcome to try, because at this point,
I haven't been here since day one when all this went down.
Yeah.
And people don't understand. People can say, well, I understand how you feel when nobody knows how we feel.
Yeah.
Because unless you've lost a child and you've gone through this crap,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know. Like, I don't tell people, you don't know shit.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I will tell you.
This is just in general.
I will tell you that I have only been hired on this case for 2 days.
I will forewarn you. So anything that you get, that you share back to the family.
so I'll share what? Share back to the family. Is that what you said?
If you anything that you find or you get, share.
It's going to depend if it comes from law enforcement, which is what I told Weatherford. If it's something they share with me that they tell me because I understand that there are some things that don't need to be in the public. And if it's
My question. Answer that question. Are you going to give them information back? Yes or no? I mean, it's real simple.
Depending on what it is. If it's something I can share with them, yes, I will share it with them.
I will say this, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you find some. I hope you get some. Truly. I truly do. I hope you can find, I don't give a shit what it is, piece of evidence or something that will move something in one direction.
Right.
I will tell you this. There is no chance Seth Rogers or the Roger family is going to reach out and contact us, and there's going to be reciprocating phone calls, because it ain't happening right.
There doesn't need to be phone calls between you guys.
The only way that's going to happen, he ain't going to do it. He ain't going to do it.
Yeah.
It's real simple. So, and I mean, unfortunately, he's made his bed, he's going to lie. You know? I mean, it is what it is.
I tried, 4 different times to get him to interview with me.
It seems like y'all were somewhat cordial in the beginning.
We were.
He have been very cordial. I got proof of shit that where he's running his mouth that he didn't talk to me and all this. I got phone records where I had hour-long conversations.
When he said that Hayat spoke to him, that we refused to speak to him for 2 weeks, he was on the phone with them for long periods of time, damn near every day at that point. Welcome to
They were
school.
welcomed in the house. It was fine. And what was your name again?
This is what they told us about you too.
Well, everybody and I'm being honest, everybody on fucking Facebook, all this YouTube, all this TikTok, all this bullshit, they could take those fucking shows and stick them so far up their asses, and I hope they choke off.
Yeah.
There ain't a fucking one of them out there that have sit here and run us through the fucking dirt.
Yeah.
I wouldn't piss on them if they were on fire. But
We're so unhinged, so they found some lady that has the same name as me that murdered her child, I guess, in the early 2000s, and they're trying to say that that's me.
That's the problem with sleuths that don't have access to actual databases, is that a lot of these Truth Finder and all those the public access ones, there's mixed information.
Let me ask you this. You're going after sex offenders, obviously.
Right.
You have the access to scan the dark web for trafficking?
Yeah. I can get that done. Not me personally, but I know somebody, yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Please. I mean, you're not more for me, but...
Yeah, no, but is that how you feel? That's what you think is going on?
Everybody keeps talking about trafficking, and they just found 11 missing kids, and everybody's going after this whole sex offender bullshit. So if there's anything to it and someone took him and it's trafficking, where would they go?
Right.
Because if he were within 5 miles of this house, there's no chance that he wouldn't have been found. None. Because I know every single group, agency, technology, everything that was brought in, there's no chance he was within 5 miles of this house.
Okay.
It was done over and over and over, and they used heat sinking, they used FLIR, they used vision, they used night. I mean, they did. If you can name it, they did it, and they did it in multiple ways. I don't think he's that close to home.
Okay, I want to address that real quick. First of all, they didn't find the things at Worsham's that were located, and I'm just saying, so there are things that still can be found because of that terrain. But I understand KP's point. There is concern in her voice when she starts bringing up ST, asking the PI, I know you don't work for me, but do you have the capabilities to do that? Now, I know many people feel she asked that, and it's your right to your opinion, asked that because she wants to know what they're able to find. But I do want to say, this is a raw audio, so I just wanted to point it out. She stops and starts to speak to her about finding information on the web to see if he was trafficked. What I don't like is she says, things like people are bringing up RSOs and trafficking bullshit. It's not bullshit, but let's just give her grace of a little lack of skills. But what I'm saying is she has concern in her voice. Now, I know many of you think she's only asking that because she wants to know what the PI is able to find on the web. But interesting conversation right there that trafficking did come up in there. Just pointing it out.
Unless he's in a basement. I was begging them to search farther. Mm-hmm.
So she said he's not
Okay.
around here unless he's in a
This
basement.
area has been canvassed.
That's why she wanted them to search farther.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a mom too, baby. I get it. I do. I have a 15-year-old son as well. And you're doing a good job of keeping yourself together, which some people interpret badly.
Well, I'll be honest with you. Every one of them spineless cowards ain't got the fucking balls to come over, call, ain't got nothing. All they got is a keyboard to put out there.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit stories.
I wasn't trying to be hateful. It's just, there's so many people.
Yeah. So do you plan on releasing any of the footage and pictures that you took of the house?
No. That's for me. That's for my file.
There's not an inch of my house inside or out that hasn't been publicly posted. You can find it. It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes right back to, are you planning, they're having a real candid conversation about ST. And he goes right back to, are you planning on releasing pictures of my home? Remember, he didn't want photos of the home out in the first place, didn't want their name out there. Also is asking, are you going to be giving information to Carter if you find it? Are you going to be giving information to the family? He wants to know where the information's going. Let's continue. There's about 1 minute left.
I mean, the pictures, regardless, you can find the pictures of every angle.
Yeah.
On Silk.
I'm sure.
Well, I will say this much. Before you make that trip to Memphis, I need to make sure, one, I'll be able to have the time to actually sit down and talk, because we have concrete floors, a chicken flow, and those hours are longer than normal. So I don't want to sit up there and waste your time and your energy or your gas and stuff coming down here if I can't actually be to sit down.
Hey, let me get your guys' phone numbers and
So in other words, even though he told her he'd meet with her the next day, but she's not meeting with KP alone, and he doesn't think KP's going to be there because there's things that have to get done at the house. Now he's saying, I'm not sure I'm going to have time to meet with you.
can I just call you when I'm in Jackson tomorrow?
Send me a text.
Okay, what's your number?
83.
Okay, and Katie, what's your number?
Just send me a text right now with your name so I know. Because if not, I'll be like,
Yeah, okay, I will.
Yeah.
Ironically, they don't bark much. I just gave them a bone. I give them each a bone, and then one of them puts it down and barks at the other for the bone that the other one has.
I'm going to
All
bring
right,
up
you
the
both have
barking.
my phone number now.
And that's the end of the audio. I did want to stop it earlier to point out to you that, these people are at the door and the dogs are barking. You can hear them in the background. They didn't bark the night Sebastian went missing, maybe because they recognized the individuals who took him, allegedly, if he was taken out of his home, which law enforcement has told the father. There is no evidence that he went out on his own. For those of you part of Sebastian's army, we are going to bring him home. If you're new to Sebastian's army, Sebastian was reported missing February 26, 2024. You've listened to his mother and his stepfather. There's been a lot of death threats, distractions, profanity, all of the above when it comes to trying to find Sebastian. Sebastian is going to be 17 in about a month. When he is 18, the marshals will no longer pick up this case. So we need to get it to the marshals quickly because time is running out. And I'm just simply afraid that that's what the plan is as far as not bringing in the marshals and letting the clock tick down to 18, then they won't come. But anyway, Dirty Foot's unleashed on the PI calling to help. We didn't get curiosity questions. We didn't get, did you find something? Is that why you're here? None of the above. At the end, we do have KP inquiring if she has the capability to search the dark web for ST. I know some of you, your theory is she did that. I received your emails today. You felt she was doing that to see if they could find things out. I don't know the answer to that. You form your opinions. My opinion is her demeanor changed a little bit when she was talking about ST. I will admit with you on that. I hope to goodness that we bring him home soon, but this is what goes on when they are approached for help. This is what goes on. We worry about the property, the trespassing. I own the public easement. And yes, is when we get off, I will be checking into that. Sebastian Rogers needs to be brought home. Things like arguing, things like death threats, mistakes, cover-ups is not going to help bring him home. We need honesty, transparency. Someone step forward, take the $500,000 reward and help bring this young boy home and get him justice. Prayers up for everyone searching that they will stay safe. We give strength to everyone looking for him who is suffering because he is not home, and all the other missing children. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I will talk to you all soon. See you live in a couple hours for Summer Wells. That one is going to be a big trigger warning. Thank you so much for being here. Keep keeping on, my friends. Stay safe.